Alabama's 8th in the poll. So you're asking Alabama, if they beat Georgia, to jump 4 other teams to get in this.
Have we not seen this before?
It's
Have we
very
not
rare.
seen it's the SEC championship. Champion winner. Do they not basically get an automatic bid?
Well,
We've
now
seen this.
that's
How many times have we seen this, especially with Bama?
now listen. They could
We've
get the
seen
automatic.
this.
I still think Georgia's winning tomorrow. I do. I do. And honestly, I think Oregon could beat Washington tonight. Even though Penix is my favorite quarterback in this draft, I just think Oregon has a little more. Nix is on a different level right now than the last time the two of them played each other. And remember, that was in Washington. So that was different. Now this is on a neutral field. I think Texas. Now listen, it's no given they beat Oklahoma State. It's not a given. I don't know about Texas. Yours has been up and down this year, and it's been a surprise. Now, Georgia loses. Texas wins their championship. What do? You going to keep Texas out after Texas beat Alabama earlier in the year?
That could be the caveat, though, of it.
And the killer is Florida State.
Mhm.
Florida State's got their third string quarterback going tomorrow. The first one's done for the year. The second one's got a concussion. They got their third stringer going tomorrow against Louisville. And Louisville's a good team. And I don't want I don't want FSU in this tournament because they're going to get dismantled. With
Who knows?
third string
Isn't this how
quarterback.
Cinderella stories happen?
No,
and start?
not with the third string quarterback. With a third string quarterback, it's not going to happen. You're not
Wait,
going to.
so-
You're not. You can't compile that. And then if Alabama beats Georgia, but Texas wins, Texas is higher on the poll. They win their conference. Oregon wins. I believe Oregon is Speedy's. If you could just pull up whenever you could get the what the rankings are for the BCS. I believe they're 7th, Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. You got to be very, 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 very cautious with how the committee does this. Because, again, if Alabama wins, it causes an exuberant amount of chaos. Because now you're talking about Alabama having to jump 4 teams. And then you're asking for a Florida State loss. You're asking for a Texas loss because Texas beat Alabama. It's going to be a tough sell and everything like that. Now, my opinion, Alabama got extremely lucky. They won that game last Saturday. 4th and 23, or what was it? 4th and goal at their 32-yard line,
Mhm.
and the guy's in the corner wide open. If you're Auburn, and I'm like, what are you doing? It was a simple out route. The guys Auburn had 2 defenders there. One of them walked away, left one-on-one coverage, and the size difference was astronomical. And that's what. And honestly, to me, Alabama's been Jekyll and Hyde this year. You can't consistently, you can't. And again, if Texas wins, you can't keep Texas out and put Alabama in. They beat them. Yes, it was earlier in the year in September. A win is a win. And also, and by the way, Snug is 100% right. The weirdest stuff always happens in Auburn when they play the Iron Bowl. The weirdest stuff happens when they play there. The
I'm just
13
saying,
teams, the polls are in Oregon is 5th. So if Oregon beats an undefeated Washington team, are you gonna hold Oregon out?
we've seen this happen, though.
You can't do it.
We've seen this happen.
This is,
Have-
and you know what?
have we not seen-
I'm glad I'm not on the committee.
Have we not seen 1 or 2 lost Alabama teams make the playoffs still? And the uproar and all, and then all of a sudden they make it to the finals.
Well, no, it's not
the
about
championship.
It's not about the 1 or 2 loss Alabama team. It's the fact that the committee has a hard on for the SEC. And to me, now look, I still think Georgia's going to win. I think Georgia's going to. I actually think Georgia might blow them out tomorrow. I know.
If Georgia wins, it's business as usual. The committee's happy as can be.
I know it's 5.5. Well, no, the committee's not as happy as they can be because if Florida State loses, but Oregon and Texas win, you got to figure that out. Who's getting that 4 seed? Who's going to get who? Because Michigan's a lock. I mean, I guess if Georgia loses, right, they can't be in at this point. They might they might put Georgia as a 4 seed. If they lose by a field goal or anything like that, who knows? But I'm just saying, so you're talking about Michigan's a lock. I would say that's it.